In this vlog, I'm going to show you footage from my very first half marathon, and then at the end give you some information about RunDisney. Now, the quality of filming in this vlog is not quite as good as my typical standard because I was so focused on doing the half marathon, but I still wanted to include it to help people if they're trying to decide if they should do the race, if they're feeling nervous about their decision and have already signed up for a race, and also just so that I always have the memories from my very first half marathon. So I hope you enjoy it. It is 3:10 a.m. and I am headed to the Princess Half Marathon right now. It is early and I have so many thoughts going through my mind. I've never done a half marathon. I'm wondering why I signed up for this, if I can do it. I'm very nervous, so hopefully everything goes well. And it is a little cold. I got a blanket wrapped around me that I'm going to throw away before the race. Got it at Five Below for $5, so not a huge loss. But yeah, it's morning and I am at All-Star Sports Resort headed for the bus. But just know, when you wake up before the race, when you have all these thoughts going through your head and the night before the race, that's normal and it's okay.
And tell everybody, look how amazing I am. But you gotta get the photos first, so from this race on,
Perfect.
A different way than in the past to get those photos, you're gonna use that. 3, 2, 1, go! Here's what I want you guys to do. For all of you at the G, together I want us to take a little minute. Got this. Every single one of you. Go in! 3, 2, 1, go!
First mile down. Mile 2 down.
Hydrate throughout the race.
3 miles in.
Who's excited to be
At
here?
39 minutes. Spoke too soon. I'm at 3 miles now. 41 minutes. At mile marker 4 and I'm 55 minutes in. So far that first mile was the hardest. It seems that they're getting closer together. I know they aren't, but it feels better. Polynesian Tower. Grand Floridian. So my current strategy has been to just find somebody ahead of me and look at them and then try to pass them. And then I know I'm not in the very back. I just passed somebody who was holding paper plate signs at the end and singing "Be Our Guest." The electric water pageant floats are here. I had no idea that was going to happen. I'm so excited. Wow. I just got to mile number 5 and I'm at 71 minutes in.
Course narrows ahead. Caution.
I'm at Magic Kingdom! First time I've ever been in Magic Kingdom. that's okay. I'm just trying to get through it. This is my first half marathon and doing the best I can. Mile number 6, almost halfway. 90 minutes in. Alright, I'm going to try to do a jump shot in front of the castle. Hopefully I have time. I hope I don't regret waiting in this line. Alright, that didn't take that long. Back to running. Tomorrowland! Just reached the 10K marker, so I've done my first 10K. I'm at the 7-minute mark. It is an hour and 50 minutes in. Not 7 minutes, 7-mile mark. An hour and 50 minutes in. A little less, or slower than my pace I was trying to keep. It was a 15-minute mile. But I stopped at the castle in the bathroom, so I'll make it up, hopefully. Maybe. My knee hurts. 8 miles in, and it is 2 hours and 7 minutes. I can't see. The sun's really bright. But I'm at the 9-mile mark. I can see the swan and dolphin ahead. So I must be getting somewhat close to Epcot, right?
Yeah.
Finally at 10 miles. Now I'm going to take a picture with the evil queen and her old lady form. That was a pretty quick character meet. I can see the tower. Woo! 11 miles down. Just had to go up a really big hill. Alright, I am at mile 12. Almost done. Knees are killing me. But I'm very close to the end. Quick stretch break over here by the Journey of Water. In line for the picture with the Epcot ball.
Yeah, almost done.
Ovarian cancer awareness. Love you guys. You did it, Mama. Good job. Hi, beautiful. You did it. Congratulations.
Go, Jenny. Way to go. Yeah, let the dancing finish line as it should be. Yeah, you gotta get this.
Finish line.
But you do it because there's something in you that needs to do hard things, to challenge yourself, and this is that celebration.
I did it!
Again.
I did it!
And again.
Hey guys, I just got up, so I took a little bit of nap after I did the half, and here is the medal. I can show it to you a little better now. Maleficent's on one side, and Aurora's on the other, so I really love it. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Run Disney process. So, first things first, there is deciding to do a Run Disney event. I've done a few of the 5Ks, I've done the Princess Yoga before, so really enjoyed these Run Disney events. Now, I never thought I would do a half marathon, but just to be completely honest, I wanted the Maleficent medal, but I went ahead and registered for it anyways. I probably didn't train quite as hard as I should, and my legs hurt pretty bad right now, but I did train for it. Now, when you sign up for these races, you should expect to have some of these conflicting emotions in your head. Like, I'm so excited for the race, I'm so nervous, I was so worried that I wouldn't finish and that I'd let people down. That's all normal when you're going into this race. And the other thing that really stresses me out about the races is actually getting up for them. So, with a Run Disney race, you're pretty much doing it before the park opens. So I had to get up this morning. I had set my clock for 2 a.m. I got up at 2:20 a.m. But let's rewind back and let's talk about the whole process. So when you decide you want to do a race, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to the Run Disney website and you need to look at the dates of the registrations. These races usually sell out pretty quick. So you need to be on the registration page before the time it even opens and trying to get in. Now this isn't something that you can just do really quickly. Usually you get put in a queue or waiting room, sometimes for a couple hours. So keep that in mind on registration day. Once you're registered for the race, then it's time to train. And I wish I had trained a little bit harder for this so that my legs weren't so sore right now, but it is what it is. When you get to Disney for your race, there are a couple of things that you have to do. You have to go to the ESPN building to get your bib, your t-shirt, all that stuff. So this time, and I mean, it could change, it's subject to change what they do. But as of right now, what I've experienced is you get up that morning of the expo, which usually I go on the Thursday. You get up, there is a virtual queue. You need to join the virtual queue. This is for the merchandise for the race. So when you get to ESPN, you have a couple places you need to go. You have to go to a building to pick up your bib. This is not part of the virtual queue. You go to a different area to pick up your t-shirt that's included with the race, also not part of the virtual queue. There's an expo center that isn't part of the queue that has a bunch of like outside vendors and different things that you can buy for the race. Then there is the building for the merchandise. You have to show them proof of your virtual queue to get into that building. And that's where you can shop for the Run Disney merchandise. On the day of your race, it's going to be at early morning. Like I said, I got up at 2:20 this morning. You get on the bus. There's a sign usually in the lobby of a hotel if you're staying at a Disney resort that gives you information. There's a lot of information on the Run Disney website as well. I don't want to say times or anything because, like I said, stuff is subject to change. But I got up, got ready, went to my resort, found the bus, got on the bus. And the bus will take you over to, for this race, it was an Epcot area. Every race I've done, it's been the same Epcot area. You'll go over to the area. Usually you get there before the race starts. So then you are meeting characters, everybody's around. They call it the reunion center. And make sure you have your bib on, and your bib is where you can see it. So my bib is super wrinkly from the race. But here it is. And on the side here, you'll see your corral number. Letter. You'll need to know what that letter is so you know where to go. So once you meet the characters and all, then you go over to your corrals. I recommend going pretty early to your corral because the further front you get of your corral, the more buffer you give yourself between the balloon ladies. We'll talk about them in a minute. So then you kind of stretch, wait around in your corral. They do a little send-off for each corral. So mine, F, was pretty far down the list. The balloon ladies are at the very back of the last. And you need to stay in front of the balloon ladies. They're keeping the pace, and doesn't count for the 5K, but for the 10K and up, you need to keep that pace, or you can possibly get swept off the course. You still get a medal, but you don't get to finish. So make sure that you get towards the front of your corral so you have a little bit of a cushion. And then when your race starts. So once your race starts, this is when stuff gets fun. So there's all kinds of different things along the race to help make it a little bit easier on you. They have screens with Disney music and movies playing. They have DJs all around the race. They have bands, all kinds of different things just to help keep you motivated. But there's also a bunch of character stops with some rare characters. Now, in my experience with the 5K, the lines took a little bit longer with the characters. With the half, they moved pretty fast. So then you get to meet some characters. with the half, there was a spot to get a picture in front of the Epcot ball and the Magic Kingdom ball as well. Not Magic Kingdom ball, castle. The Magic Kingdom is a castle. So there's some other stops that you'll see around your race. There is a medical stops where they'll give you Tylenol, Biofreeze, things like that to help you if you're having something that's aching and paining. I did not stop for any of the Tylenol, even though I was hurting, just because I was afraid I would mask something and I didn't want to injure myself and make it worse. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. That was just what was going through my head when I was racing. Then they have hydration stops. So with these, they had Powerade and water. And they had it very like divided as to where the Powerade was and the water was. I alternated between the two. So every other time I would get one or the other. Then for the half marathon, not for the 5Ks, they had one stop where they gave you these like jelly beans, energy jelly beans. They were really good. I also don't think I've ever seen any of the medical tents on the 5Ks, but I could be remembering wrong. So there are PhotoPass photographers, and on the back of your bib, you'll see instructions on how to link your bib to your PhotoPass account so that you can see the photos. Once you get to the finish line and cross that finish line, then there are people there and they're handing out things. So you'll get a medal, you'll get Powerade again, water, a box of snacks, all that kind of thing. And then there is another PhotoPass spot where you can take a photo with your medal. I didn't do it this time because the line was moving slow. And then you can get back on your buses to your resorts. But yeah, that's kind of how a Run Disney half marathon works. I hope this video was helpful to you if you're thinking about doing one of these races. You've got this. I highly encourage you to do it. And yeah, if you found this video helpful, then go ahead and like it. Subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for your support. Have a great day.